Alright, that's not too bad. That's a lot of stuff there, a lot of options. Seems good. We have Force, we have Ancestral Oracle, and we have Tutor. Seems good to me. You have Ancestral here. I don't want to pitch the Oracle, but oh, okay. If they have the Force backup as well, that's gonna be something. But what can you do, right? Yeah, negation. I mean, yeah. Do you have another one? If they had misstep, that'd be hilarious. Alright, so they used 3 forces in total so far. Okay. Snapcasters, that makes seems like PO, not control, maybe, but we'll see. So they had the Force of Will, so like, I mean, yeah, it can be argued they should hold up until their turn, but then they got a Fluster as well, stuff like that. You could 1 for it instead of 2 Force, so. I guess some versions play Snap. Hold on. This list does it play PO though? Because like sometimes they're listed as control when they're PO. No, it looks like Esper. Okay. I mean, you have to do what you have to do, right? And we are in trouble potentially, but I don't know. I guess if we get wastelanded here, it's just gonna be a. Oh boy, Lavinia. Okay. Alright, Bowmasters. That sucks, but. Hmm. That's not good at all for us. So what do we do here? Let me think. Do we vamp for something, or what could we vamp for is the question. I guess we draw a card and see how things play out. Okay. That does change things, I suppose. That changes what we vamp for. I guess we vamp for Gush. You have to do a little bit of math. Granted, let's see what they have first, I guess. Because if they could have another counterspell or Fluster Storm or something. But if they pay for anything, they just put Lurst in their hand? Okay. So that means. Never mind. Alright, never mind again. So we're definitely. Okay. Not good positioning. They had that wasteland. Do I vamp for anything here? Two cards in my graveyard is the problem, right? Because the Ancestral and the Force of Will got negated, so like dig is, I mean, yeah, negated, so the dig is gonna be bad. All my cantrips suck ass right now. Gosh, I'm gonna look at my actual deck, see if there's anything I wanna. I could technically. Hold on. I am at. I'll be at 12, 11, 5, 3. I'm assuming they have no counters. 2. I could technically take it. So. I could technically take the damage. Right? Yeah. Actually, let's get Black Lotus. That way we can fetch after the thing. We'll see what happens, but it might not matter, but we'll see. We know if we hold on, if we ponder to gush and fetch, that actually reduces our chances of hitting an Oracle and Lotus, right? So I should probably fetch first, right? Because I'm trying to think if there's any good pile. If you ponder into gush, right? Fetch 3 cards left, 1 Oracle, 1 Lotus, and what? It would have to be Street Wraith, but I don't know if I'd have enough life for that. I wouldn't, right? So I'll be at 5. Gush to 4. Yeah, Street Wraith won't be enough. I'll be at 2. So I'll be at 6. Hold on, if I'm at 6, fetch to 5, ponder to 4, gush to. I could put a consider in there, I guess. But then I take 1 more damage, right? Yeah. Well, I have the mana though. Yeah, I'll have the mana from the Mystery Force. But I think it doesn't really matter either way there. I think it's fetching first is fine. I guess if I go to 5, I'm sorry, I just want to do this math. I could have just have a counter spell and none of this matters. But it's 5 to 4. Gush is for 2. Yeah, that's fine. We'll be at 2. So I think we just fetch now. I need to just counter the Doomsday or have. Anyway, Oracle, Gush. This is Oracle. Flusterstorm. I think the last card doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just need those 3 cards, right? Yeah. And a prayer. Dun, dun, dun. Gush, right? Gush, Oracle, Lotus. Okay. Ooh, they switched the order in there. That's kind of scary. Was it alphabetical? Do not use the ability. Yeah, and anything else? You got it or you don't, right? Oh my god, what is this? Do you have the last Force of Will right here? Oh shit, did we win this? That's awesome. Unless they have like Snuff Out in hand. But you're not playing main Snuff Out, right? Ancestral was exiled from a Force of Negation. So while Ancestral would have been a good idea, it was not an option. Sometimes you just don't have the option. Are they double queued? Okay, that's why. Yeah, I mean, it was game one. I think game one, turn one. They ancestraled. No, I didn't have anything. Or did I force? I forced. They forced back, and then they had another force for my ancestor, or something. Something happened that wasn't good. And everyone say ancestral. I forced. They forced. Yeah, they forced. They negated. I cast ancestral, and they had another negation for my ancestral. So it just happened. Anyway, we are trying Sedgemoor Witch as protection there this today. I wonder how I feel about getting rid of the ponders instead of considers. Instant speed. Let's try this. I don't know, it's getting chunky already for some reason. Yeah, submit deck. This is just a misstep, but it has Doomsday and Brainstorm and Fetch. I like this enough to keep. You know, Ancestral again in my upkeep. Nope. We have a Force of Will now, though. I don't care. I don't not care. I don't mind that. Okay. Lavinia, works. Psychic Frog. So let me see here. I'm gonna brainstorm in response to this, right? Yeah, that seems good to me. Push, Force of Will. Okay, I'm gonna put these two back. It's a lot of lands, but that's fine, I think. We could Doomsday next turn, actually. Yeah, let's just do that right now. See what they do. It's gone. Yeah, it's just Doomsday. F it. Right? How many counters do they have? 3 cards in hand, right? We're Doomsday. Let's go Oracle. Oracle. Ancestral. Island. Time Walk or Lotus? Time Walk or Lotus? Well, I guess Lotus, because if we're going to draw the cards and fetch Lotus, we don't have backup, but then we just, as long as, no, I think that sounds good, right? Yeah. Because even if they, yeah, no, I think that gives us a bunch of options there. I like that. If you go Wastelanded, we still have a pretty good option. Time Walk, that kind of sucks, but it's not the worst thing that could happen there. So I'll take it. Because they just Time Walked no lands either. That's great. So they were really riding on that Force and the Frog. What did they pitch with the Force? Lowering Revealed. Cool. Wasteland. Alright, I mean, that still sucks for us, but like, it sucks a little less, so. Bowmasters, that's not going to beat us. I mean, it could hurt, but it's not going to beat enough to beat us. They have to have a Force as well. So they could have drawn Force blue card, but yeah. If they had misstep, that'd be okay. I guess the question is if they force this or I think you let this go and then you force Lotus if you have it, which, you know, what can you do, right? Let the chips lie as they may. The damn double queuing slowing us down. I just want to know the answer. I find double queuing quite disrespectful, to be honest, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to try to be a nicer, happier, lovelier Eric. But anyway. Like, do you have the game or not? Like, this is all already decided. Okay, yeah, they have the Force of Negation. Interesting, but okay. That actually might... Well, because of the way the fetches go, it will matter, but we'll see. If they have another Wasteland, we're just dead zones, but I'll depend what they ripped here, right? We have to not draw a Lotus, right? Spellbomb. Okay, that gives them a card to draw, but like... We have a 2 in 3 chance of winning next turn. And we're not dead yet, even, because, like... Well, they could draw a Wasteland here, and then we're dead. They did not draw the Wasteland. Draw the Oracle, please. And we win. Cool. We had a 2 in 3 chance there, right? Yes, that's good, beautiful. 2-0ing Luris to start the day is a nice way to start the day. Raker shops, eh? See, this is where the consigned member would be nice. If I don't have it, it's gonna suck, but... Oh, okay, Luris. Clearly it's Luris Raker shops. Very definitely Luris Raker shops. We got Doomsday. That's all we really want is a little bit of Doom. A Doom, a little bit of Doom. Do I have my sound effects? I have to rebuild my sound. Oh no, wrong thing. I have to rebuild my sound stuff on this system. Where are my sounds? Do I have sounds? Ayo, okay. Jet C. I don't hate that actually, right? I mean, that's a lot of lands, but like, we want, that's exactly what we want, is the mana to turn to Doomsday, so like, that works, right? Yeah. That's kind of what we want. Soul Ring. Yeah, you can have the Soul Ring. Bauble. It's fine. For a second I was like, oh, this must be Shibidabobs. And by Shibidabobs, I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. Raker shops. Yeah, that's Shibidabobs does sound like Raker shops, so there you go. Are they literally queuing in a vintage league right now? Goodness gracious. Alright, can I draw my card? Actually, because you don't have the extra blue card, we could save some life. Do you have the double force? You have 4 cards in hand and no lands, so waiting might have been a better choice, but so maybe I'm gonna regret this, but I mean, Boop. Okay, I mean, I don't know. What do you got? Alright. No blue is very tempting. What does that sentence mean? Imagine I'm an idiot and don't understand. Use words. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, there's no fluster. They have to rely on forces and stuff. Yeah, for sure. For sure, I agree with that. Do I want a fluster or a... I can't get a fluster. I could actually take... No, but then I'd be out of mana, right? So I think Time Walk is fine, because we have, like, unless they get Wastelandy. Well, we'll see what they have, right? But yeah, we're just going to gush into Lotus Oracle, right? Yes, alright, done. Yeah. I think I was going to jam there. My question mostly was like, do I pitch the Consider or the Force of Will? And I do suppose that the benefit to the Force of Will is that if that goes tits up, then I have a bunch of options for either just passing. Okay, cool. Sure, I'll take that. It's some kind of Luris. I don't know quite what yet, but It's definitely Laris. What did they pitch to Force of Will? MO. Stock up. Stock up. But I think all versions are playing. Are all versions playing stock up? No, really, huh? I think the PO versions mostly play stock up, right? Do the control versions play stock up? No, right? Because they only play 3 Moxes. So stock up tells me it should be PO, right? Okay, so that's a good hint. If it's PO, then I think I don't really care about the witch, right? If it's PO, I want these. Oh man, MO, you're being really chunky right now. That's 5 cards I'm putting in. Oh, excuse me. So if it's PO, I might regret this, but if it's PO, I don't really need the island. Cruise. Some PO lists are doing the thing. I don't mind taking out that on there. Chain of Vapor can probably come out as well. And then combo, we want to go fast, but I might be. Well, we'll see how this goes. I might put back stuff on game 3 if we go there, but I think I don't hate that. Dig demonic. All right, I'm keeping this. We can turn 1 Doomsday as well. Right? I mean, I don't know if we want to, but we could, is the important thing. Well, now our plan is given up, but Saga is totally copacetic. Is that the word? That's the word I want to use, right? Lotus Petal is not great, but so that means Flusterstorm? I don't know. Let's see what we draw here. That's a card to draw for sure. Let's see what they do here. If they have to spend mana, that turns off. All right, Jesus Christ. What? All right, I mean, I'm not going to complain. What are they doing? I'm not entirely sure. There's another Doomsday. Her. 9 cards, eh? They do have blue mana. They are kind of We could technically demonic tutor here. What would I demonic tutor here for? The thing is, I don't have a draw spell, so I'd want to get gush maybe, but do I want to get Flusterstorm? No, I can't really do much about that though. I could Dark Ritual, that's 5 cards though, then I wouldn't be able to dig. I could Dark Ritual Doomsday if they counter it, so you go from there with I could demonic tutor for Lotus. But then, no, yeah, then I still have the mana, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go for that Lotus there. Let's see what they do. Black Lotus. I could leave Ancestral and that, but I don't have any draw spells, so I think what I want to do is just I'll punt the recall. Cast dig. I mean, they have 5 cards, right? It's like the Flusterstorm that matters here, I suppose, but and that's Consult Oracle in hand, actually. That's kind of I think we take consider Null Rod, maybe. Or I think we can take consider Steel Sun. If we take 2 blue cards, right, then we can just have an extra Force of Will up and ready. We could get a Flusterstorm here, though, which would suck, but we have another Doomsday in hand, though, right? We just don't. Oh, we have the black mana next turn for it as well. So I think we're going to take Consider, Ponder. Yeah, Consider, Ponder. Any order is fine. Well, Doomsday. As long as they don't fluster. But even if they fluster, like, that turns off the time we're taking from... it takes off the time. They lose their... ability. If they fluster, they lose their ability to make a construct, which means we're a bit better on life. So, all right, and they're just like, I don't even know what they got in their hand. Right, that makes sense. Yep. You gonna fluster this? Brain freeze. Oh, well. No, don't I look silly? Don't I look silly? All right, well that explains what that is. Damn it. All right, it is Breach. Like, all that thinking and like, okay, well, at least we learned something. If it's Breach, definitely no rod. Do I want the witch plan though? Is the question. I don't think so. I'm mad. I don't think I want the witch plan here. I am angry though that all that thinking and just like, oh, they just have brain freeze. That's why I hate this matchup. And like people in the Discord are like, oh, just like it's only a one of. Like, what are you talking about? Like, like don't overthink it. It's just a one of. Like, what's the big deal? It's like, oh, I should probably anyway. Just a one of, right? It's fine. This is kind of. I mean, they do have Doomsday, but they don't have any protection turn one. I don't know this. Okay, this is a bit better. Just No, but there's some people in the Discord who I will not name. Who'll just be like, "It's not a bad matchup because there's only one foot." No, they haven't. They very often have it. Like, it's It's all that work for nothing. It's just very, very frustrating. But some people are built differently, I guess. I don't know. Oh, hey, Apollo, I know you've been grinding Doomsday a lot recently. It's nice to see people trying and getting better. Okay, they have absolutely nothing because they're passing on turn one. Wish I had a broken hand. I don't. This has to go back, right? As much as any of these would be nice to have. I guess if we're going to get bugged, we might as well put Consider on top, right? Yes. Street Wraith, Jesus Christ. I mean, all right. It's not good, but this is probably a loss now, I think. All right. I think this has been upgraded to lose the game. I guess we could rip a Doomsday, but like... But I think it's a loss. Just having to... God damn it. We do have the Mind Break Traps though, but that doesn't help us against them. Well, I mean, it doesn't help us against their whatever. It doesn't. I can't talk. I think Doomsday. All right. Problem is that if they have the brain freeze again, I mean, what are the odds of them having the brain freeze? Right. It's a one of, right? The one of, we gotta. They did out of the Flusterstorm. If I was a land, I'm gonna regret this so much. Yeah, I should have asked in chat. No, I think like they mold, mostly Moxes. Do we counter this or do we counter the next thing? I always. We have Mind Break Tracks. I think we counter the next thing. I got an Ancestral here. They force, we mind break trap them, right? Okay. But yeah, I think with mind break trap in hand, right? They went tutor, recall, yeah. So I think in that case, it's better to go for the thing. I don't exactly know what to do here. I guess I could demonic for I don't know. We'll see what we draw next turn. I think we're going to underground, not underground river. Dig through time. Fuck you. I wanted to do that. That could be game. I'm feeling very. This is a very bad matchup for Doomsday, so I'm not feeling great. My gut instinct is things are not going to go well. I suppose I could have demonic tutored there for something, but I think I want a fresh draw that I know I don't go blind into stuff. I think we can actually hold this up like this, yeah. We do have all these fluster storms. Vampiric tutor in the upkeep. That could be game, right? But then they have mind break trap. But what are they getting? Are they getting like a fluster or something? So I don't know. I think actually demonic tutoring for like randomness wasn't gonna do. We couldn't do anything that turn with the demonic tutor, so like holding it up until we know exactly what we want seems like a better play. I mean, vamping generally says from them that they are going to win the game this turn, right? They could just be Luris, like Lotus and Luris. I put Luris in hand, cast Lotus. I think I'm actually going to graveyard that. Alright, that's not what I wanted, but they're going to cast Luris here, right? We trap Luris and like, as long as they don't have Flusterstorm. That's pretty good for us, right? They are 100% passing, so I'm just going to get Ancestral and. Okay. So we have Force, Steel Sabotage, and Consider. Steel Sabotage is probably not great here, but I can still like do some stuff. Nox Jet I kind of don't mind having here. They consign that. Much rather you consign that than Oracle's ability, so I'll take that. But that could mean they have another one in hand. So like Git Probe would be really nice to have to see. Misdirection. Yeah, that could work good for us. Flusterstorm. All right, we're just waiting to die. Gifts ungiven. Like I could consult for a Doomsday, but that seems really risky. Do they have it or not, right? Just so YOLO it. I mean, they could have another. They did, but they had a mind break trap. Well, the Twitch inspector is saying I'm stable, and the Twitch thing is saying I'm unstable. So that's good. The inspector says I'm fine. The thing says I'm not fine. So what can you do, right? What can you do? I can't explain. You can't explain that. Force, misstep, get probe, undercity sewers, of course, Luris of some kind. So much Luris. If it is PO, then what's going to happen here? We're going to... I'm not going to mind having any of these cards, really. Dark Ritual means we're halfway to the combo, so... That's one thing you have to kind of realize. Like, I mean, Doomsday, obviously you want to have in your hand more, but Dark Ritual is totally valid to have in your hand, because it's, you know, part of the combo. So, that's fine. It is okay. It's okay to have it. I don't hate doing that there, because, like... I don't want to say you have to be hasty in using the misstep, but, like... You also want to make sure that you get your value out of it, and all that other stuff. Strip Mine, Demonic Tutor, Luris. Okay, so this is very different than interesting. So are they going to play the frog next turn? That's the question. Drawing that land was not great. That's for damn sure. So I think I'm going to just play the Undercity Sewers and see if they can bait the Strip Mine. They might Demonic Tutor, but I was really hoping to draw a blue card off that get pro. Let's see if we can bait that Strip Mine, though. We did. Cool. Did they have anything else? Defying Soul Guide. That's kind of fine. That's actually less good because of losing cards for our dig, but they still have force. We get a force backup as well. If they hit a land, they're gonna get probe us. Well, yeah, okay, that's fine, I guess. Not great, but if they play frog, if they completely whiff on mana, that's great for us. But that plays wastelands, that's not good. They know about the dig though. But let's see about this. Since they have Demonic Tutor, Force of Will, and an unknown. sucks that we have the island in our hand, but I think I want a Vamp Tutor here. Are they gonna wasteland us here? They are, okay. Now do they have the Flusterstorm or Spell Pierce kind of stuff? I think if that's the possibility. Well, they have Force of Will, right? Let's we can make them get rid of the frog, right? Interesting. Okay, I'm going to recall here because they're gonna have to force the frog, pitch the frog, right? Force pitching the frog. This feels a little risky, but we will know. We know they have demonic tutor, so they don't have any other. Yeah. Okay. This could be unfortunate for us because they're probably gonna. Let me have Flusterstorm up though. Mox Sapphire is not great here. Oh, okay. Now we're in trouble. Now they get to Ancestral. Fuck. What did they draw? Were they holding onto the Sapphire that whole time? Shit, that sucks. I mean, I guess they were holding on to the Sapphire. Good for them. Because, like, that's not at all what we want to see there. So they have 5 cards. We know none of them. It's a bit out of wash. Oh, they're just holding on to that Sapphire, huh? That seems a little weird. Treasure Cruise, eh? Not great, but holy shit. Oh my god, how many Dark Rituals are we going to draw here today? Come on, deck. Yo, bro. Bro. Fluster just would have them out, right? Ugh, it's really bad. Do we let them have that? No, I think we're just gonna do this because we're going to. We have Lotus and Dark Rituals, so like, we're gonna Lotus, Dark Ritual, Consult for. If we want to draw Oracle or a, we want to draw Oracle or a. Doomsday here would also be fine, but what are we gonna draw? Misdirection is not what we really wanted to see there. I wanted to see, any of the cantrips would have been fine there. Any of the cantrips would have been great there. They have too many cards in hand. That did not go out as all as planned, huh? That went terribly. Did I lose all my oracles? I did not. So that's the thing at least, right? The fun thing is if they have another thing, we can darker it and pay it in this direction. Unfortunately, we have nothing otherwise. It's kind of weak. This mana is completely wasted, but Oracle, Flusterstorm, Ancestral Lotus, right? We're gonna get Wastelanded, and we have a Fluster in hand, so I could see arguments for we don't have Time Walk, unfortunately. I can see arguments for another land because we're not really going to have many chances. They're going to wasteland us. But we do have Flusterstorm in hand, right? Do I have a land that I could put in there? On around C, yeah. They know about that then, but like, that seems okay, right? We have Flusterstorm in hand though, so like that seems, yeah. Land, Oracle, Lotus, Oracle, Ancestral. Unfortunately, we cannot win this turn, but such is magic sometimes. The treasure cruise in the week, oh, that was rough, but yep, you got that. I guess Orc would kill us, right? Saga is fine, but yeah, an Orcs would kill us, I suppose, is the only thing that can really. If they have it, they have it, right? You got the Orcs. Force of Will is also bad, but what can you do? So we're dead, right? Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Yeah, because they just can't. Yeah, we have to pass into the saga, which was not fine, but whatever. Yeah, they just had a bunch of their counter spells, and that'll do, right? Actually, Wasteland. Hold on, it's not. I guess it's not. I guess it's actually not PO if it's the. I mean, they drew a lot more cards than we did, so I guess that's just gonna happen, right? Let's try this strategy again. It seems like it could just be blue-black Glarus. I don't know quite yet. Be back in a second. I gotta check on something. All right. Just had to check on my little boy, my missus. All right. What do we got here? It seems pretty decent, actually. Nope. Oh, damn it. I wanted to Jesus Christ. I wanted to brainstorm. Damn it, Eric. Don't turn one wasteland me. Jesus. Giving away all my good information. Oh my gosh, are they just going to go off now? I really wanted to brainstorm there and I clicked the wrong card, so that's on me, I suppose. Do you also have Ancestral? For fuck's sake, what's going on here? Alright, Ponder. Ponder might not be the worst of things for us, but... definitely don't want to... I could jam Doomsday into this. So you have to think about this, right? Or do I jam the Witch? Thanks. I'm getting Luris. This is my third Luris match in a row. So, I mean, I 2-0'd so far on Luris, but this one's not feeling great. Alright, I don't hate that too much. That sucks, but like... yeah, I'm going for the Witch. And I gotta try out the Witch. What you got? Time Walk? Oh, that is so bad. We are not Smoggin. We're just Monastery mentoring it. What do I even want to put back here? Fatal Push? I don't really want to put that back. I don't put back any of these. I guess I can put back a Flooded Strand, but I don't have to fetch this turn? Okay. Smogging is a funny thing. Just infinite fucking shits. The thing is, if they land here, they go Luris in hand. Do you have Ancestral as well? Jesus. They've had, like, strong fucking... They're gonna pull Luris out? No? They know our hand, which is frustrating, but like, what can you really do about it? I mean, if you're gonna, I don't know. You're gonna orc? So what are you gonna hard cast Fluster? You're gonna hard cast Force? Mystical Dispute. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. Not at all what I was expecting. I'm gonna. Well, I know the top of the land deck is the land, right? Shit. Mystical Dispute, eh? That is, you know, that is a frustrating turn O events. But you know what? No, that's fine, because let's say they play Luris next turn, right? We can Fatal Push the Luris and then have lands and Street Wraith. Yeah. No, the Witch is not our. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we did fetch, you're right. So yeah, the Street Wraith. But like, I don't know, it seems like a little weak. Little weak. That's really bad though. That's game, I think, so that Ancestor probably locked it in for them. Now if they tap out for Luris here. If they tap out for Luris here. Oh yeah, we're dead. This is dead. That just locked the game down pretty hard. Did they play a land this turn? They didn't. So they could have even hit a Wasteland, which screws up our plans. So yeah, I think this is pretty low chance to win right now. Yeah, there's a Wasteland. That's it. They got it. Congratulations. Good game. Because they have Luris in hand. Not in hand, I'm sorry. They can get Luris in hand. If they do Luris, that's what I really want them to do, but like I think they're not going to take that bait. They know my hand, right? They know I have Doomsday, so like they're just going to Wasteland me and... Or did I try Doomsday after that? I honestly forget. I'm kind of brain a little stuffy. We can deploy the 3/4. We cannot actually because of I'm gonna cast the Black Lotus. I think we just have to go for this here, right? Yeah, and then hope we draw a Dark Ritual or another land. There we go. That's a good thing at least, right? That buys us some time. All right, black mana source, black mana source, black mana source, black mana source. That'll do, pig. My Black Lotus. That's right. My Black Lotus is exiled though, so that is a bit of a problem. But we haven't played Alliance of Gush Power Works. Yeah, I suppose Gush does work, but how would we get into the Gush? We cycle into. I think. Actually, hold on. We have a land. Yeah, if we have a land play, right? We cycle into Gush. We cycle into. Hold on. Do I really consider this? Yeah, we cycle into Gush. We cycle into Gush. Then we have Derivative of Mana. Cyclone of Gush. We get Time Walk and Oracle? Play Time Walk. Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's anything that we can play, like, just, to play around stuff. I think this does play around stuff a bit, so, Misstep would hit Ritual already, although, but sometimes they just hold up. Like, I have seen people hold up that for the Ancestral. Because the thing, like, you can hold it up for that, and, like, if you hold it up, like, you can, like, have them misbuild, like, people will misbuild piles, right? If, goddamn it, down on the bottom. Right, people can misbuild piles if, you can hold up, stuff, and people will misbuild piles. So... watch them crack for blue and then just brain freeze us out of nowhere. And then I'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you can hold a misstep. You can fake not having misstep, and then that can really disrupt a pile. Especially if they have low amount of cards in, if the Doomsday player has low amount of cards in hand. I think that's a strategy. I think people under / and or overestimate the yeah. Well, I guess Oracle. We just go for Oracle here, and then next turn we could Time Walk if we need to, right? They could have stuff, obviously. But okay, they've consigned to memory. Okay. Yeah. Do you have another consigned to memory? Whee! If they have double consigned to memory, right? Why does ammo get like that? I don't ever get it. Okay. Alright, that's why I play 2 oracles, right? So it looks just like Jubilaris. Jubilaris Jordan. Tiba Jordan. Ta Jordan. It's not a B, I thought it was TB Jordan. It doesn't have a counter spell, but I do like a lot of the shit going on in there, so I'm gonna keep this. Now, do I want to hold up for like the drawing a Flusterstorm or something? Or God damn it! Stop with your Git probes. For fuck's sake. Did they get broke me every single game? Nah, just the last two. Still feels bad. Ancestral. Force. Okay, Force of Will does change things a bit. Don't know how much it changes it, but Wasteland. Doomsday. Ooh, we down to 2 lands only? Okay. Then let's see what we can bait. Do I want to do this on my turn in response to the... No, I'm going to do this here and see what happens. Mystical Dispute. I mean, Mystical Dispute's been pretty good for them, I'm not going to lie. That's pretty terrible. Can't argue with that being completely awful. Another Doomsday, though. We have the Dark Ritual too, so we can actually go like this now. Misstep's not great here, but I'm just going to jam the Witch and see what they do. Okay, I like that. I like that protection that gives me. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You got it. Five cards in the hand, eh? Yes! Was not expecting to win there. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god, I've beaten Luris 3 different kinds. Sorry, I wanted to talk to my son for a little bit. This is not great, but Dredge. Oh god, Dredge. I mean, Dredge. How is this hand against Dredge? How is this hand against Dredge? Not great. It's kind of slow. How is this hand against Dredge? The other hand is I don't really want to mull to Oblivion, but I feel I can mull. I mean, this is just not this is not like there's no plan in that hand, so I mull it. Okay. This has a bit. This has some plan. Yeah. They mulled the 5. We put back a fluster. We can force a. I mean, grief would suck, but like, we can force a hollow one, which gives us time. They mulled the 3 cards. All right. That's definitely dredge. I mean, if it's not, sucks to your ass more, but. All right, this looks like they're going to keep the 3. If I lose to Lurith, yeah, 4 cards on the bottom. 3. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, what are you gonna do, right? Yeah. Of course, they have the grief. Do I force this? I want to keep the ponder. Yeah. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere without the ponder. So they'll take the ponder or the force most likely, but yeah. No, it's 100% on what they flip off of this, right? Or they're just going to pass? I suppose that makes sense. I really want that ponder, right? I don't think... God, another street wraith is not great here. So this is like problematic, right? But I think we just kind of have to get that treasure cruise going. I mean, it's really what their top 2s are, right? If they have no dredgers, there's 1 dredger. All right, it's bad, but that's kind of bad. I mean, they could whiff. The shuffling, I don't know. Maybe I should have shuffled that there, but like, ugh, they're really going to be dredging out at the balls here. They're really going to be, and I just can't. They didn't hit an Icarid yet, though, so that's kind of good for us. No Icarids yet, so. We draw the ponder. I think I street wraith here. Get the treasure cruise. Ponder, try to find a land. Mock Sapphire is a land. That's not Black Source. And the shell, yeah. I mean, I need the treasure cruise to be really, really freaking good is the problem. I knew there wouldn't be a land because I knew the top cards. Right? I think they have 1 Icarid, right? Yeah, because I pondered, so I knew what I was getting. So like, yeah, there's just more street wraiths, which Not great, truth be told, but that's just way too late. Gush, all right, Gush could be good here. We're gonna cruise, right? We're hitting everything but what we need, huh? They have Icarid, so they have one Icarid, and God, this is balls. We can't Gush. We could Street Wraith and see what we get. But then that puts us at 5. No, that kills us. So do we YOLO here with the Street Wraith? I think we. I mean, because we go down to. Even if we put it out the block, that doesn't really do anything. I mean, they could always. I think we just have to YOLO here, right? That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Am I hardcasting Gush here? Jesus Christ. What could I possibly even draw here? There's the Doomsday, way too late. Okay, I just drew poorly, right? Fucking Christ. Maybe I could have shuffled at one of the things, but like just not having any, like just only the island and not any black mana was like. What the fuck is this? Go away. Co-pilot, eat my ass. That's frustrating. Yeah. There's too many Street Wraiths. Yeah. I think I just drew poorly, I guess. I don't know. Like, I feel kind of silly, but what can you do, right? How many like what do I want to trim here? Is Witch any good in this matchup? Probably not. Well, I mean, just keeps me alive. That's 7 cards to sideboard in, right? I don't know. That seems kind of bad. Let me think about it for a second. I might not do it, but maybe I needed to shuffle those ponders. I don't know. It felt like a big risk though, because like I just didn't have a shit ton going on there. Let's try it. This could be bad, but I'm gonna try it. Jesus Christ, Emma, what are you doing? This is how we learn, right? We learn by doing stuff. I don't know. We'll find out. I might regret this, but I want to try to reduce potential like mulligans. Right? I don't want to keep my. But then again, then you're drawing. All right, that's pretty good. They kept 7? Jesus Christ. Then I'm not playing the jet here. Yeah, I'm not playing the jet. Because they kept a 7. That's pretty rough. Yeah. Alright, yeah, what can you do? They didn't have a force, that's interesting. Do they have grief? Do they have grief? Drop out those. Come on, can we just hollow one, hollow one, hollow one, hollow one? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yes. Icarid, of course, will be a problem, but actually they have no dredgers, right? Okay, so that's kind of a good thing. Yeah, it seems likely they have interaction, yeah. I want to ponder here. This looks like a shuffle to me. All right, well, now we can find out what they have. Amalgam, Force of Will, and Mindbreak Trap. All right. They're holding that up because, all right, that's kind of good for us. So, that's kind of good for us, to be honest. See what they draw, right? Grief, eh? I mean, okay, you have the grief. So that means they have Force of Will only, which, okay. Which, okay, yeah, we're going to hold up the Force of Will. What are you going to take here? Kind of an interesting choice. I think the Demonic Tutor has to go, yeah. Makes sense to me. They're holding up. I think we're going to brainstorm here, right? Yeah. We want to find a fetch really bad. We could force this, but the Icarid's coming. Oh, they actually counter that. That's interesting. That is interesting to me. Okay. I'm gonna let that go. Of course, now they get to dredge more. I think I might actually keep that. Yeah, I know for sure. That might be enough to kill us, but all right, that was good. They have no dredgers though, right? So like, oh, there comes the dredgers. Oof, that's bad. So what we can actually do is not waste the Dark Ritual by gushing here, right? Or, or we could just win. That isn't also a valid play point, right? We could just win the game. Can we? Yes. Yes. Winning is also a great option. Yeah. I mean, we could, we could have delayed winning, but no, winning seems like optimal. Yeah. I guess I'll win. Does everyone agree? Everyone in chat, is it okay for me to win here? Like, that's not rude, right? It's not rude for me to win the game, is it? Winning's not rude here, is it? Double check my pile. I think I'm good, right? Am I missing anything? They only have a dredger in hand, right? Oh, I was, yes. I am dramatic, if nothing else. Whew. I mean, like, losing game 1 to dredge always feels really weird. I mean, it happens, but like, it does feel weird. But that's like, I mean, like, the whole 8 cantrip thing is like where that is those kind of games where that just happens. All right, this is not great, but not bad either. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, I mean, I think for Doomsday, Dredge game 1 is kind of a good matchup. It can be rough, but like, I mean, it's very, I feel it's very coin flippy. I think every dedicated Dredge player I talk to is like, yeah, you draw it sometimes, right? Like it happens, right? But what can you do, right? Like, I think its value overall in my life has been better than like the days that it doesn't work. But like, yeah, no, I mean, there's times where it's bad, but there's times where it's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's just like it's the over under, right? Like that two on the same token, right? Like the two life from oh Jesus Christ, this game they have this. All right, I need to really hit a land this time. Okay, this is bad. Shit. Can I even survive this? No, I can't cast the I mean, I can cast the witch. Do I have to do this? That's really bad, huh? Wait, no, I don't have Dark Ritual. Oh, I'm gonna draw Dark Ritual, that's right. I think I'm gonna 8. Or do I just go for do I cast Ancestral here, hoping to hit a land, and then cast the Witch? What do I cast? I cast the Witch here, right? And they have Force. This is bad. I think we need mana though, right? All right, that's also good. Well, also, I will also take that. Yeah. I want the lands. Draw, yeah. What a card. Draw 3. I mean, it's good to have. Yeah, you have to have your plans, right? You can't like be planless, right? You can't be without plans. You must think of a plan. Copy paste meta. Okay. Do you have vigor? Are you trying to vigor? Trying to set up a force of will, maybe? What did they discard? The double force of negation. Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Or does it? No, they really wanted to get that going. Ah, it's fine, I think. Do we just hardcast the oh my god, this is so good. How much mana do I have there? 6? That's not enough, right? Anyway, so we're just gonna do this, right? This is just gonna make them upset, I think. They have no cards in hand, right? Yeah. Alright, I mean this is a little slower, but like wait, no, I could win, right? They have no cards in hand. They're just dead, yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking which plans, but no, they just win. We just win. I caught that, thank goodness. Right, yeah, I have no exiled cards, yeah. No, they're just dead. They're just dead. We're just gonna make a gush pile. I'm like, I'm gonna cast. No, hold on, Eric. Think about this. Winning the game. See, everyone, winning the game is good. Winning the game is good. So witch has been funny because it's like every single time I'm like, I think I want to witch. I think I want a witch, right? And then like I just draw exactly what I need to yeah. I just draw exactly what I need. Done. All right. Hold on. Brain, I'm excited. So we're going to ponder into gush, gush into oracle, and lotus. All right. Yes. Done. Right. Yes. All right. Don't want to mess this up. That'd be really embarrassing to mess it up at the end like that. But you know, I mean. Gush, ponder, do not shuffle. Oracle. I hate how it works. I guess it orders them in alphabetical order, so that makes sense. But like, do not use ponder's ability. We goosh. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. 4-0. Was that the last match? I'm sorry, everyone, if it was. Ugh, I'm the draw against my M White. What? How? Why would Mono White Initiative be 4-0 though? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Jesus Christ! Oh, it's elimination job too, so they're doing everything right now. Like, Christ Almighty, I get it when they're 4-0 and triple queuing. Fuck off. So yeah, a mono white sign seems very reasonable then. Do we have cards for mono white? Does Witch do anything versus mono white? I mean, because we can't dark red it out most games, right? How is this hand in this situation? Assuming it's mono white, how is this hand? Misdirection's not great against mono white, that's for sure. We do have Dark Ritual, we have lands, and we have keep this. Probably could be a mistake, but if you're triple queuing, then like yeah, you're gonna play a fast deck that make mono white. Triple queuing is IAP is definitely mono white. All right. Are we gonna get hit with the Cavern of Souls? Yeah. Archon. Ah, yeah, so good. So good. Oh my god, Emma, what the fuck is this? Oh yeah, this is gonna be really bad. I guess I could have. Well, I wasn't gonna draw a force there, so like it doesn't really matter. But oh god, are they going to? No, they didn't have anything else. Oh, that's kind of all right. Did we really? Did we really draw all these fucking fetches? For fuck's sake. We do have an out in the fact that I play Chain of Vapor main. So we're not completely fudged here. If they play another Archon, we are in trouble. But, you know. We do have outs here at least, right? And they're not really playing anything else. So you can be binned. Okay. Don't love this. I guess we're just going to play this and consider on their turn. Actually, I should consider here, shouldn't I? Or should I Street Wraith? Yeah. We could hit a force, right? If we needed to force something. Thassa's Oracle. Yeah, I'm just gonna bin that. Yes, more lands. They have to hit a creature at some point, right? Cavern of Souls. Okay, cool. Angel. Okay. So that means they drew a. I'm gonna Street Wraith. I'm gonna Street Wraith here. I'm most likely dead anyway if I find like Ancestral or find like a dig, maybe dig. Another land, I bet. The game's 2 and 3 against M1 initiative is not that bad. I've been just like drawing really shit. Oh, the triple Q in life, eh, friend? Come on. Definitely does not matter anymore. Yay. Okay. That's not going to be great, but especially if they hit the angel this turn, right? Chancellor is coming. Here comes the Chancellor. Choo choo. Hard casting the Chancellor. Okay, well, what we're going to do here is... That's how good this game went. That I drew so good that they got to hardcast Chancellor. Is that not amazing? They didn't even have it. They didn't even have it in their opener. Their opener was legit just like an Archon, turn 1 Archon, and then like a turn 1 Archon, and I can't cast any more spells this turn, so it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. But if we hit chain, I think we can get through the Chancellor. Yeah. If we hit chain, I think we can win. Yeah. Well, chain. We need chain and another draw spell, so we need to hit really, really lucky here. But like, I think so. We can't cast chain this turn though, unfortunately. But Jesus Christ. I know with Lotus, we sure could off of chain. No, we need like, no, there's nothing. We needed a draw spell or chain or something. I don't know. We just did not need all this fucking mana. Yeah, I mean, Archon's a pretty good card. I mean, I have outs, right? I played outs, but maybe I should have mulliganed to a, on the draw, I suppose I should have mulliganed to a force hand if I had knowing they were mono white, right? I mean, I'm guess I don't. And both these motherfuckers are flying, which is the greatest insult. The greatest fucking insult here. I'm just gonna draw for turn right. Yes. I mean, yeah, but like my hand wasn't. I don't know. I don't think you go like all in on mulliganing for the force. Maybe you're supposed to. Oh my god, why did it do that? No, don't do that. I don't want you doing like that. Oh my god. No, I don't know my numbers. No, you're not wrong, but I don't know. I just don't. I don't feel like that is the greatest call. We definitely cut misdirection, yeah. Like maybe they have like swords to plowshares, but most of the time they still some of them are playing that. Why did Ponder get over there? What do I cut? I need 3 more cuts. Cruise, I think we definitely want. Ponder could probably be a cut here, right? Am I sideboarding too much? Maybe, but you wouldn't know about them on the play? On the play? On the play, you can null rod them, I think, but maybe you're right. Let me just trim 2 ponders, or yeah, I guess you're probably right. Because if you draw it too late, it doesn't matter. You need to turn 1, so yeah, I guess that's fair. What do I trim though? Is the question. And plus, they bring in null rods sometimes as well, so that's fine. That could just hurt us more than it hurts them. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna trim a ponder and a consider maybe. On the play, sabotage is really a misstep. Misstep can go, yeah. Sabotage is worse on the draw. On the play, though, I think for sure sabotage on the play. Ayo. No, sabotage. Sabotage can bounce rod if you need it, but no, you just sabotage a mox or something. This is a hand for sure. This is a hand. No, that's fine. Like, don't you worry about that. Everyone has their opinions and stuff, and I disagree. I think sabotage. Oh yeah, no, but I mean that's why I'm taking out stuff like Flusterstorm. I'm not taking out like any combo pieces, right? Take out Flusterstorm and slow cards. Ooh, Mullen a 5. Well, there's Chancellor of the Annex. All right, cool. Five cards. Yeah, I think that's the plan, right? How do I stack this pile is the question. Lotus for sure. Oracle. Actually, technically speaking, it could just be like Wraith. And I say if Strip Mine. That would be like the sucks to my Asmar plan, but yeah. So how do I want to do this? Yeah, the thing was Time Walk though was like if they like Archon I really don't. This is a weird one. Here's a question. Do I want to put Mindbreak Trap on top? Let me think about this for a second. If I put Mindbreak Trap on top, right? Like I can draw that and then like force their thing. And then keep an Oracle in hand. Now it feels greedy for sure. Yeah, they have 5 cards as well. We know one of them is the thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna put Mind Break Shop on top, right? How would this go then? Mind Break, Time Walk, Oracle, Lotus, Underground Sea. That doesn't seem too good or too bad. I'm not sure about either one of those. Well, yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Wait, no. Yeah, Lotus, Oracle, Time Walk, Memory Trap. Okay. Let's see what they play. If they strip mine me, it'll be funny. Play it around waist, not strip mine, but no. I'm not Justin. This is true. Did I mess it up? Maybe I did. My brain fuzzy. I've been up since. Human. Human. Yeah, 3-mana Texan guy. Yeah. Thalia wouldn't really. I mean, yeah. Thalia wouldn't really do much here. Interesting. Okay. I don't think my pile is messed up, right? Time Walk, right? I should draw Time Walk here. Okay. Yeah, Time Walk and Oracle. Yeah, I guess the bottom 2 cards were kind of weird, but like, I guess it was just to like, I guess if the worst case scenario, like I just held up like draw Oracle and stuff like that. Right? So what do I want any changes here on the? I mean, yeah, Steel Sabotage is a little less good on the draw, but I mean, still the pitch is to force, so like I don't know if I like it, and it bounces like any number of things. They might not be great, but what am I putting in instead is the question. Oh, what the hell? I don't have Snuff Out. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I definitely want Snuff Out. I missed that game. I missed that. Yeah, no, I will trim 1 Steel Sabotage for Snuff Out, 100%. I missed that one. Lucky I did. Yeah. It was just, like I said, my brain is a little fuzzy. All right, that seems fine. Yeah, 100% want Snuff Out. That's why I play the fucking card, right? Like I don't play it for any other reason other than mono white, basically. Is there any other matchup that it was even good in, right? Fuzzy Brain 5-0, hey, you know? You do what you can. Ignore me. Oh, yeah, that's good shit. It's just menthol. But it's minty, fresh. Alright, mold to like 0 or whatever. Now this is a great turn 1 hand. This is not. This is not keepable against them, right? This is a draw. On the draw, you cannot keep this, right? No matter how much you want to. All right, can you keep this? That's true. With push, you get to... Right? Yeah. Because, like... Like, turn... Oh, God, they kept a 7. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm keeping it. The alternatives could be so much worse. So much worse. It could just be like a there's a Chancellor. Yeah, Chancellor Archon would be really, really bad, but with with them keeping the Chancellor, right, that does change things about like with Chancellor, like then Force gets turned off anyway. So we're just hoping they don't like, oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Bobbity. Oh, no, I mean, they have the 7, so, like, you know, that's kind of rough. You can only do so much. But the dream. Oh, shit, here we go. Here we go. Ah, of course, they chose that Archon. Yep, there it comes. There she is. We can't even play the Lotus next turn now. So... yeah, I guess Undercity Sewer is here. Oh, Chain of Vapor! I mean, there's a few Chain of Vapor's pretty great too. There's a few things that could be a problem here, right? We do have to remember that we still have the Chancellor trigger available, right? That will still be a thing we have to watch out for. That's rough. Please cast something for mana. Oh, Jesus Christ. The Wasteland and Null Rod is the absolute shit's creek here. Yeah, that's probably gonna... That really... They Wasteland us here, right? Yeah. And here's the question. Do I just dump the Lotus into the Chancellor trigger? Let me think about this for a second. Do I dump the... That's true. They have 3 cards though. I'm scared. That's true. It's just how many more Wastelands. Well, the thing is, all right, let's think about this for a second. Oh my God, I hate that Windows pulls that up. I need to turn this shit off. So like, let's say I dump the Lotus into the thing, right? Let's say I dump Lotus into that, right? Then what is my plan? Then I can fetch. Yeah, but yeah, that's true. They don't. It's just how many Wastelands do they have? Is the question. They need to lose these flips, and they're winning them. Now, hold on. What do I do here? I think Lotus Tarn go next turn is the right play. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they could hit. No, they need 3 mana. What's her name is 3 mana, right? Um, no, I think we can just play the Lotus and we don't have. No, we could gush, but then we still have the chain to. We still have to deal with the Null Rod though. Um, that is a line, yeah, but I think this one works as well. I think this one works fine as well. Yes. Yeah, no, the Null Rod turns us off, right? Yeah. They're winning the flips though, so let's hope that that's all their luck, and they have no other luck anywhere else. Stuff. All right, no lands. Mox Pearl is fine. Mox Pearl is 100% fine. Could be Swords to Plowshare, so we might have to play around that, but because we're gonna bounce the Null Rod, right? All right. End step, we can't do anything. That's fine. All right. Upkeep, draw, gush. Well then, goodness gracious. You know it's countered. No, we can't. Yeah, how would you even push? All right. So I think the line here is right. We fetch. Yeah, no, I have to, but I have to fetch to trigger the right. I have to hold control, fetch. I mean, technically I could play and get an island either way because I have the other thing, but so yeah, fetch, holding that. We have Dark Ritual though, right? Do I hold up the Hold on. I have Dark Ritual, right? Do I hold up the chain until I have Gush now, right? Something about this. I can hold up the chain until I'm safer, right? Oh no, the Doomsday is already guaranteed to it's the Mind Break track that I'm worried about here, right? Yeah. Is there any value in waiting a turn if they are Mind Break Trap on us? Be a Mind Break Trap tier. I think I think it's worth. It could be, yeah. I mean, no, they're gonna mind break trap the Doomsday because we have 3 storm right now. So like, no, I already had storm 3 because I started off with the fatal push. So I think we're in mind break trap land anyway. Now what? Now hold on. Let's not restrict Doomsday. That's a fun card. This is about fun. But yeah, force of will on top, right? Gush. Am I missing anything? I guess we could put a time lock there. It doesn't really matter. Island. I'm overthinking this, I worried, but I just don't want to, like, you know. Right, we force. We have Gush. Yeah. I think this works, right? Yeah, we have the mana for the stuff. We have Gush in hand as well, so I think we're pretty good. Oh, but what would we have to pitch for the... Alright, well, anyway. We'd have to pitch the chain, but then... Yeah, there's no blue card, but I guess the worry is that they have Swords to Plowshares in hand, actually. So... Because they do have the Mox Pearl. Okay. Why did they do that? That's weird. Are they just fucking around, or like, is there a reason for that? Let me think about this. I'm just gonna sack the artifact, right? Yeah. Do they have Swords to Plowshares? That is a possibility, yeah. Yeah, that does do that, doesn't it? I mean, they could. Did they really like super brain us and like think of like Swords to Plowshares and Mind Break Trap? Oh yeah, okay. Jesus Christ. Alright, I have friends and family members who are not alive, so I'll take being alive. I mean, yeah, that's a keep, I'm pretty sure, right? Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, let's keep on popping. Play Lotus, why don't you? Oh boy, you're gonna play Lavinia? A Luris in hand. Alright, let's see what you got. Luris in hand. I mean, if they don't have a force effect, right? We can win? We can definitely win if they don't have a force effect. If we draw a force effect. Okay. So let's right? Yeah, let's see what they have, because then we'll change our plan. Because we have we Black Lotus, Doomsday, Black Lotus, Doomsday. Consider bitch something into Lotus. Yeah, we pop something else into Lotus, cast Lotus, ponder, get Oracle, win. Okay, yeah. So I am, because I have the win anyway. So I have the win anyway. So I might as well know what's going on here. Yeah, I do. Yes. They have force of negation. Okay. They have force of negation and snapcast engage. All right. So that does change things. That does change things. So now I'm going to ponder first, right? Ponder first here. Now I don't have the win this turn, but interesting. Do. What do I do here? I could get a land. No, what do I do? This is interesting. They're playing Luris next turn, though, and they're drawing 2 cards off of the Mishra's Baubles, so that's the problem. But double Doomsday might not be a bad. Double Doomsday might not be the worst thing to do either. Then we still have to consider, and we have 2 lands for Gush. The problem is if they force a negation on they cast force of negation on the Lotus. So I lead off with Dark Ritual, Doomsday first, I think, right? Yeah. All right, they're getting rid of that. They play the Underground Sea. There's Luris. They pop that. They now have Dark Ritual. And they do it again. Yeah. On themselves. Well, they would have to draw blue card and okay. So okay, well. So yeah, this is a little tricky here, but they have 5 cards. Yeah, they still could draw it, of course, but let's see what they get. This is also true. I guess the worst thing if they have is is if they have misstep here, is what I was gonna say, and they sure had it. So there's misstep. That's great. That's funny. That was like literally the one thing that. God damn it. No, because they have negation in hand. But I mean, I guess we could, sure. Yeah. They have negation in hand. Oh, there's the force. But yeah, if we can just get rid of their cards in hand. That's a thing, right? Just to lower the cards in their hand. Interesting. All right, so they only have Snapcaster still. Okay, so they still have Snapcaster and one unknown. Okay. Do they play Wastelands, though, is the question? I don't think so, right? They can't. If they're PO, they can't really afford Wasteland, right? They can snap and get back the thing, so that's they could have strip mine, but it doesn't look like it. All right. But they can snap back. Yeah, they can snap back missteps, so we kind of want to avoid that. So I think walk, Oracle, Lotus, Gush. Not this turn, unfortunately, but Island, just for shits and I think Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm. I don't know if we're winning, but we are not necessarily losing. Yeah, how do they have, like, I was just like, as long as they don't have the mental, okay, they have the mental misstep. Like, I mean, that's just funny, because that means they use less cards, right? We really wanted one more card. Like, double force would have been better in that situation, because then, like, double force in that situation would mean, like, less cards in their hand, but they had, like, really, like, it just seems like they always have really good stuff. And it's just, I'm not saying they're cheating, obviously, it's a freaking MO, but it's just weird. It feels weird, is what I'm trying to say. What the hell is this, like 4-color PO? 4C Lewis PO? Like they could rip PO here, right? Like they play Bobble, they tap out 4 for PO. Right? And then we're just like, oh no. I mean, they're most likely holding up Snapcaster for misstep, but like, are they gonna draw a card? 3 cards in hand. Like, what are the, you know? Alright, well. Are we gonna get... I don't even know what the hell they're gonna have here, right? I mean, yeah. Hardcast Force Indication. Okay, well they did have that, sure. Wow, and they have the exacts to pay for it. Is that not great? Wait, no, I'm gonna not, yeah. That's me. Oh wait, they snap, oh my god. That's right, they had snap, man, Jesus Christ! That's frustrating. That's right, Jesus Christ almighty. Forgot about the snap right there. Alright, was that ridiculous or was that ridiculous? That was ridiculous, right? That was like, all right, I'm not crazy, right? That was fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh. All right, how do I even side against this nonsense? How do you even side against this nonsense? Is Fatal Push good? I mean, do they play Lavinia? They don't, do they? They play Orcish Bowmasters inside. Alright, so Fatal Push is probably not good, yeah. Snuff out I definitely do not need. I mean, yeah, low risk, but like, let me see. I like to have all those one-ohs is just, oh my goodness gracious. That's just like, I mean, I'm going to sound salty for sure, but like, goodness gracious. They're probably putting in orcs, even though there's only a 1-0. I think I'm going to be fine trimming out Treasure Cruise. I don't really... If it is PO, I do like No Rod against them, right? Because that can turn off those combo turns. Ammo, why are you chunking like this for me? I guess I don't hate trimming a Dark Ritual. I kind of do, but trimming a Dark Ritual and 2 Ponders, could this be wrong? Actually, Chain is probably... Chain could do some work possibly. I will see. Jesus Christ, eh? I mean, alright, let's... That was pretty ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go like this, right? See, Jet, Walk. You're gonna force it and have a nutty first hand. I think I like keeping this open. Yeah, they play the Thunderstruck Trap Trainer. How like does that really good, right? Like that's not really that's I mean that's how they kill me, but like I don't know if that's necessarily like the good. Then they play 4 of them, right? Like so like that's their whole I don't know. Is their plan gonna be like a fourth four Cuddlingus? Thunderstruck Trainer, there it is. Ancestor Recall. Hey, hey, hey. We can get some shuffles here. Hello. Okay. Do I cast Recall now? I cast Recall now, right? Even if they have Force, we can Fluster and then we... Do we cast it now? I'm trying to think. Or do we have it to bait into the stuff? I think we're going to cast it now, right? Do you have Misstep as well? Of course they do. Of course they do. Holy shit. Of course they have Misstep. That's fucking wild. And Force. Do we let them resolve it so we can Fluster there? Misstep and then what's going on here? Because then they're just gonna untap and right? Ay. Yeah. Maybe that was the right play. It does feel a little greedy, right? Because like, oh, Jesus Christ Almighty, bro. Like, are they gonna have an answer for my null rod too? Like they're hitting the land drops, right? Jesus Christ. Isn't that like a one-of? Do they have the Force for the they're gonna have the Force for the they're gonna have the Force for the Witch, right? Like, what do I even do here? Land, I mean, they have to have the Force for the Witch, right? Of course they do. Of course they do. Haste and trample, Jesus Christ. PO. So frustrating. So frustrating. I think you attack, right? They draw a card, that's fine. You can't block though, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. That's... I mean, they have a shit ton of cards, so like, that's not great, but... They get to become the monarch again, which is fine. I mean, it's not fine, obviously, but like... Is Witch actually going to go the distance? Mystic Remora. Okay. Another trainer. Or the one they bounced, rather, right? Yeah. Force of negation. Sure. Do you have another trainer? Jesus Christ. Actually, we can negate that at least. We can mind bridge up that at least if they have it. Yeah, they did. Well, they do get a draw card here, but like, what the fuck can I do, right? Yeah, thank you. It's rough. This is, I mean, Jesus Christ, they have so many cards. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna get to draw another card, right? But like, I just have to like, I can't. I have to steal the. I want to steal the initiative again. But they just keep drawing cards, which is not great for us. But you know, what am I gonna do, right? I guess technically I wouldn't want that exiled, but sure. What did they get even? They got force negation, right? So we know they have force negation. We get to draw a card at least, right? I'm just gonna even fetch here just to, do I even want to fetch? Yeah, I just want to fetch, just fucking don't want to draw any more lands. Literally have one more land, right? Yeah, it's my last land, just get it out of here. Flusterstorm, please. Thassa's Oracle. Timing is very wrong. They get to steal it again. Actually, no, yeah, because of the trample, they get to steal it. Jesus Christ. Oof. It's rough. Yeah, there goes my heart rate monitor saying, you is stressed. You know, well, what do you think? Sure. As long as you're drawing moxes, that's fine for me. They will get to steal the thing. Unless they have another, I mean, like we could, let's see what they do. I don't know. It's like, what are they doing, right? It's like, what is their plan? They probably attack with both of them, but the trample means they steal it anyway, so I might as well kill the... You have PO? You're just gonna PO? Yeah, sure. Fucking Christ. Yeah, I mean, what can I say other than, yeah, like I didn't draw the... Flusterstrom there would have been like a big clutch, right? Get 4 fucking pest tokens. But they played a land for the turn, right? Didn't they? No, they did not. So they could still play a land, but like unless they have an answer for Null Rod, right? They're not going to steal the initiative this turn. So I mean, they could have it, but they have one land and chain, I guess, would be the option. But like, okay, that's tapped land. That's good. That's actually very good. We know they have negation. They're going to attack. I think, what do you do here? Let's see what we draw. Street Wraith. That's funny. Do I attack with everything here? Let me think about this. I could cast a Street Wraith. Do they have negation for that? The negation will hit that. The Oracle, I draw a card. Street Wraith actually might be better because I could like draw. I think we swing with everything, right? They could have force of will, but like that puts them down to 1, which like, I mean, yeah. Okay. I mean, do they pop off this turn? Do they have the thing? Like draw a counterspell? Jesus Christ, Eric. I played the wrong one. I played the wrong one. I drew the Flusterstorm the wrong turn. And it's not even, it's Mox Jet, so like if they have the bounce, they have to have an answer for Null Rod, right? Stock up, yeah. The Flusterstorm at the wrong time. Ugh. I mean, they can't, I mean, I didn't know I was drawing Flusterstorm there, right? And like the Wraith is unblockable, so they have to answer it and answer the other stuff. So, I don't know, maybe that was greedy. Was that greedy? This doesn't really matter. I'm still gonna top 8, but still, you know, you don't want me. I don't know. I just didn't know I was gonna draw. It's the orders, right? The orders. Oh gosh, I guess I could have cycled the Street Wraith and then play the Oracle. Demonic Tutor. Is that going to be game? They Chain of Vapor. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I could have 100%. Oh my gosh. Wait, what is... Okay, Tolarian Academy. What is their... I guess they chain and then... I don't know. Maybe they have chain and... Do they play chain? Do they play any bounce? What are they doing? They're just gonna PO? I mean, okay, yeah. But like, I mean, yeah. What are they drawing? I guess what I'm saying, what are they hoping to draw, right, is my question. Because they played the land for the turn, right? Oh, Stinking a Super. Stinking a Super would be their out. Yes, okay. They do have an out. So they drew the Stinking a Super, I'm assuming. Cast the Street Wraith. They have the sync, right? Trainer can block. Street Wraith is unblockable though. And Sedgemoor, which has Menace. So yeah, Menace and Swamp Walk. Menace and Swamp Walk is pretty brutal against stuff. All right. I mean, do I want to make any changes to the sideboard plan? Do I want any sideboard changes? Let me think. Yeah, the hard Street Wraith. It's the Witch. The Witch. Loving the Witch. Anything? Any changes anymore? I don't know if I really want the Fatal Pushes. I think keep this side. Keep this. It seems keepable, right? I mean, even if we do lose this next one. Yeah, my thought process was like, someone was like, 4 Flusterstorms. I'm like, well, Flusterstorm, Sedgemoor Witch, and Flusterstorm are buddies. They're very big buddies, so. And Witch also has the, Monkey didn't do it, but like so many people when I not today at least, but like so many people, like when the Witch swings, they're like one creature in front of it, and then they're like, and then Emma was just like waiting. And it's like, oh, it has Menace. Yes. But Monkey didn't do that. They're too good to do that. But I do. I love casting Thassa's Oracle. Every single copy, which says, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with, when this dies, you gain 1 life. So yes, every copy will trigger that. It's pretty good. It's not bad. Yep. I'm gonna keep. Do I keep this? I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna go in. Do I go for the greedy Time Walk here? Is Time Walk greedy here? Is Time Walk greedy here? Is Time Walk, do I Time Walk here or do I think I'm gonna Time Walk, right? If they fluster it or kill it, they don't do anything about it. Okay. Now the Doomsday is more appealing, but let's go for the Witch, actually. Oh, where's the misstep? Okay, Witch survives. That's great. With Flusterstorm, it's pretty sweet, actually. And then we have Doomsday and Null Rod backups. Damn it. I wanted to Flusterstorm something here. Mystic Remora. Ugh. Just like the wrong stuffs. This Null Rod might be hurting us more than it hurts them. Okay, let's find out this. Negation, outcome, negation. All right. I think I want to ponder here. They actually don't have any mocks, which is interesting. Yeah, this is actually pretty great. I'm not going to draw the land. Actually, the do I draw the, what do I want to draw here? Hold on a second. Do I want to draw land for turn? Draw land for turn. I have the ability to draw Force of Will. Do I jam the Null Rod here? I'm trying to think about this. Do I jam Null Rod here? I mean, because it hurts us more than them, but it hurts us more than them, but their ultimate plan is to okay, yeah, hold it up. Okay. We can draw Flusterstorm though. We can draw Force rather. Which does fuck. Mox Emerald, okay. Are you gonna PO here? Remora, I'm just gonna Remora, that makes sense. Put Luris in hand, okay, yeah. We can force Luris, right? Yeah. question is, do they play this? Well, they do pay it. Well, they have a land in hand, right? So they can PO or they could Luris. Are they going to play Luris here? They have a jet. That's interesting. So hold on. What's their hand? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We know about the mover Morris guns. Hold on. So 4 cards in hand. We know their entire hand, right? Yeah. Yeah. We force Luris for sure, right? Why chump attack? Why chump attack? I have another trainer though. That's not great for us, right? They have PO and negation in hand, right? And Lotus, Jesus Christ. We need something really strong draw here. That is not a strong draw. Yeah, they're gonna. I mean, they're gonna counter it, but like, yeah. They're just gonna, yeah, Lotus into that. Okay. If they double block the trainer, they PO. If they double block the trainers, one of them dies, 7 gets through. They have thing for stuff like that. They get to PO, right, and draw a bunch of shit. I'm running out of time. I'm trying to not mix this up, though. Do I swing with the witch or not is the question. Yeah, it unfortunately was. And they still have 2 cards. Well, we know, yeah. Do I swing with everything is the question, right? Because the trainer, they get to keep 1 trainer. They block 2 at 7. Dun, 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 dun. Or they double block that and keep 1 trainer. And then 7 goes through. Other it's 2 and 5. Okay, yeah, I think we attack all here. Oh, interesting. Oh, they want to bounce both of them. Yeah. They want to bounce both of them. All right, that's fine. Yeah, PO is going to be really big. I got nothing. I'm just gonna do this right now and I'll just yield until here. Do they get the win here? See, I feel like there's a point where we could have dropped the null rod and been a little bit better off. More POs. Boom. Yeah, all right, we lose. That's probably what it is, right? Yeah. Oh well. I mean, we tried. Getting the Lotus was really good for them. I think we're just dead. I feel like I misplayed that somewhere. I don't know. I don't feel right about that. Yeah, the Remora was not great, but oh. But no, I feel like I misplayed somewhere there. I feel like there was something. He could whiff, yeah. It's a possibility. I don't know. Did I play that? Did I make the right plays? Is the question though, right? There's Saga. They have time walk. They could have time walk. But that doesn't really matter too much, does it? Oh, Snapcaster. Jesus Christ. Okay, now I can't imagine them not winning now. Right, they have to win at this. Aww. I'm not conceding. I'm not, but like, I don't look good. Did I really slow down for Remora though? I didn't really. I don't think I did. Here comes the fourth Cunnilingus. Yep, they got it. Right. Oh, another. Oh, yeah, Snapcaster again. Slices still don't have. Okay, whatever. I mean, we're just dead souls, right? At this point, like they can't not have it, right? Hey, buy my book. Why not? Why would they side out fourth? Ain't that just the win con? It does seem like they're digging really hard. But, like... Like, what is the win con? Not, I mean, I don't know. What's going on? Oh, okay, was that it? I didn't do the math. I just like... I was just staring at the... Well, then that life gain from those pest tokens have mattered. Actually, that would matter exactly, right? If they only had the fourth for 7. But then, so they just do it next turn? And just kill me next turn? With 2 minutes on the clock, I don't think it's worth faking out that I have Mind Bear Trap in hand, right? Man, we're just done it when I did it. They have what they need. They don't have Crypt, do they? That's Vault. They don't have Crypt out. That is Mana Vault. not crypt. I wish they'd play crypt, but they're too good. This big ass fourth. 4 Cunnilingus. Flame of Manor. What does that one do? 5 damage to target creature. Here comes the 4th, right? Yeah. Yep, there it is. Extra 15. Yeah, you got it. Feels bad. So close, and yet so far. Street Wraith. There it is. There it is. Oh well. Yeah. 4. So I get to play. Yeah. I think, yeah. Someone said they do. I don't know. I didn't think so, but it's been a long time since I've top 8. Someone said, yeah, I heard that they did. All right. So the witch has been pretty. The witch has been pretty good. I gotta admit, the witch has been pretty good. I'd have to imagine it was just coded in such a way that it was a pain in the ass to do it. I just imagine that, like, there was something about it that just, like, was ugly, right? I mean, God, I would love to look at the... I would not want to work on Magic Online, but I would love to look at the Magic Online code base, because it has to be so interesting how just completely clusterfucky it is. I mean, 5-1 into almost beating. Into almost beating Unlucky Monkey was pretty, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, round 7, top 8. Calabiet Man. Did I play them? No, I don't think so, right? Do I have any idea what they are on? Oh, I won the die roll. Okay, yeah, it looks like it does work. This is the kind of Doomsday hands I open, right? Is this keepable? I mean, we have Fluster. We have 2 Doomsdays. We can consult. We can step consult for. We don't have any draw is the problem. Don't really want to get rid of this, but maybe I should. Yeah, I think it's Maul. This is a little better. Not great. It's very cantripy, but I'm going to keep it. We have Misstep if they are on Jewel or something. Then we have the Misstep for like fast mana if they have that. And then Fluster you can hold up and consider, or Yeah, they could even be Doomsday. So put back Ponder or Gush. I don't really want to Gush that early, but Gush could get me into the stuff I need. I want to put back Ponder. I might regret this. Let's see what they're on. Any information. Mana Crypt, okay. It smells like, well, some of our shops. Don't like that. That's not good. That's a no good, boss. That's a no good. Goodbye, Flusterstorm. No, we're kind of in a shitty position, but okay, okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. Wasteland, Golos. That is a vamp consult kill, you see. I don't want them to get something here. This is not Jewel. Come on. Okay. More Wastelands could be bad, but, you know, you just have to play around that best you can, right? Another Golos. Lodestone Golem. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. It's not good. Not good at all. Ancestral. Just draw some cards next turn. Unless they Wasteland us, then we're in trouble. God damn it. God damn it, Bobby. Look, I was being theoretical. Not to mention, oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. 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 Another Luris. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I'm just dead, right? Yay! Oh my gosh. Let's play around the waist, the double weight. I guess I should have. Technically, it was my hand anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Fuck me gently here. It's witchy time. Witchy time. I mean, she's not as great without the flusters in, but like, I don't know. I just want to have something to answer some stuff. Am I oversighting here? Is Witch bad or maybe decent here? I'm trying to think. How bad is Witch here? Is Witch unnecessary in this matchup? I mean, I'm trying to think they could always like. I'm not saying they're going to brainstorm us, but they could brainstorm us, and that would be bad. And then you want to have options. And I just opened up the goddamn thing again. God, this stop it. Yeah, that was just a really unlucky thing. Probe doesn't really do much, does it? Yeah, probe's a cut. I mean, I'm just wondering if I really want the Witch or not, but the Witch can draw me some time potentially. Does the thing have trample? The pro black X creature, does that have trample? I know it has reach. I forget. Is it? No, because it's a spell. Spheres make it harder. This could be wrong. But it's a sphere shops. It's not jewel, so. I mean, the benefit is that you get hands like this where you can win on turn 1. All right, you play Mind Trap? You got Mind Trap, bro? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, probably not. On the play, I don't hate it because then they can like Okay, you have Mind Trap. Mind Trap. They did have it. Damn. I have Mind Trap. So, oh my god. Why did my language change to Japanese? Go away. Thank you. Yeah, maybe the Lotus comes afterwards. That was probably the mistake, yeah. They really kept a waste. Strip mine. Do they have more Mind Traps? This is interesting. Looky, looky. We can do that, though. Yes, you're correct. I'm going to be at 7, right? So, do I go Oracle, Wraith, Wraith? Well, 7, so I'll be at 7, so I can only wraith 3 times. Okay. I don't want to gush, but what do I guess it doesn't matter. What do I guess my other, yeah. No, I'm not gonna put 3 wraith on top. No. Island, I guess. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. Right. It's yeah, we just win. We do, but like, just try to, you still want to be like, you don't want to be completely, stupid about it. So Island, Oracle, Wraith, right? And then draw, yeah, okay. Done. Yeah, Null Rod's not necessary here. Mindbreak Trap on the draw is probably okay. Right, yeah. Okay. Right? Yeah. Yeah, on the draw is absolute worst for against shops. It's really, really bad. It's really bad, and you have hands like this, which are questionable. Do I keep this? They kept 7. I think we have to keep this. This is a matchup where the Undercity Sewers is not great, but I think we have to keep this. Yeah, this is an unhappy keep, right? I don't like that start at all. But I can't force that, right? Do we force this? This is pretty bad if they have like the whole wasteland thing going on for us. This is a really, really rough one. I don't like this one at all here. But I have to, right? Yeah. I think there's no option but to. What are they gonna do? Spheres here? Saga. Don't like that. Consider. Do I drop the Undercity Sewers? Yeah, they have to drop the Undercity Sewers here, right? This lets me. They're probably holding a wasteland, but like Doomsday, and I have Doomsday in hand, so I'm gonna bin that. I do have to be careful about my Mindbreak Trap though, but that's another Mox. Wasteland, yeah, the Wasteland. I mean, like, yeah. We do have the Fatal Push though, so that could save us some time. Another Consider, I don't like that. Yeah, they created Construct here, okay. Yep. What are they gonna get here? They likely get do I cast Fatal Push now or later? Soul Ring, yeah, it's likely they get Soul Ring, right? I'm just wondering, do I cast Bobble or Mana, right? So like Bobble, like, yeah, I think I just get. So I think I can hold up the Fatal Push, right? What I'm saying is, like, if I Fatal Push the Construct token now, they might change what they get. Not necessarily, but it could impact it, right? They got Soul Ring, right? You're right. So I probably. Okay. Look at that. We get to Ghost Quarter as well, though. We get to consider as well. Two great tastes. God damn it, I want that Gush, but I have to bin it, right? Because I don't have any lands. Force of Negation, a little late on that one, hey, buddy. Okay. Oh shit! I already forgot. What was the clip of that? What was that? What were the cards on the top? What were the cards on the top? I already forgot. I'm so panicking that I already forgot. Dark Ritual, right? Was Ritual? Yeah. Like if they don't have another waste effect, actually even if they do, right? No, even if they do, we can probably. Oh shit, dog. Yeah, if we don't have to force, we can win, right? Well, the problem is that like, do they have Mind Break Trap? Do they have Mind Break Trap or not? Right. How do I do this? I want to be careful here. Do they have Mind Break Trap? I mean, like, there's a good chance they have Mind Break Trap, right? I want to think about this really carefully. We can theoretically. Are they passing? No. We get to play land this turn though, still. So, it's like, do they have it or not? Right? What am I looking? Oh, I need the other oracle, right? I think so. Wait, did I not? It did not select Black Lotus. Yeah, Gush on top seems like the right play, but like, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything potentially here. Oh, Gush, there's this Gush, thank you. I was like, where is Gush? All right, so Gush. Yeah, I think that's the way we do it, right? If they have Mind Break Trap, they have Mind Break Trap. Did we play a land this turn? No. Yes. So we could even. Okay. Done. Yes, done. I don't have Fluster, and I sided it out against shops because usually it's dead. That's true. Yeah, I mean the question is what point they is it worth passing? Because if they wasteland though, that's really bad, right? If they wasteland, If they waste land, let me think about this for a second. Well, they have 2 cards in hand, right? Yeah, if they waste, we 100% die the construct. If they waste, yeah, I think we have to go for it, right? Do we go for it or we pass? That's true, yeah. Is Marmor Track or not is the question, right? Yeah, I think I overthought this. They get a sphere and we die. Yeah, passing was the right play. Shit. Or Crucible, yeah. Damn it. Chalice of the Void. Ah, Chalice. That's dirty. Yeah. Alright, yeah, just it's dead. I'm dead. Ah, fuck. Ah, you're right. I could play C. There's so many different ways that could have gone. Or we're just all playing around what they had. Ugh. Oh, I feel silly. Oh, I feel silly. But I punted it. Yeah. Yeah, play C. Nah, that was really bad. But thank you. But no, that was really bad at the end there. That was, yeah, I could have played that one a lot better. Was it? I don't know. Top 8, but like messing up that bad in the top 8 makes me feel really bad. But thank you all very much. I'm going to feel bad for a while. I need to let my emotions go out because I know I misplayed that. I knew they had the Mind Break Trap, but I didn't. Yeah. But I don't know what the best way of playing around that is because they were getting something there. So I guess passing. Right. Yeah, well, that's. Thank y'all very much. Is anyone else streaming? Is anyone else still streaming? Ugh. I just need a. I just feel wrong. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just feel bad about like losing that way at the end. No one else seems to be streaming, right? Well, I see if I can find it. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Have a lovely day. I get that out of the way. And yeah, but it shouldn't happen. You should always be playing better. It's my feeling. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and you know, do all that stuff. Who is what's the name on Hotline? I play Doomsday all the time though. Like I can't use the is hard excuse. I don't like giving myself excuses, if you know what I mean. I'm a little hard, but I am very hard on myself. So. Alright. Raid them. Okay. Alright, everyone, have a good day. I'm gonna go take a nap. What? Oh, damn it. All right, everyone. Have a good one.